Our next call is from Jada in Houston. Hey, Jada, how's it going?
Oh, it's going well.
How can I help?
You?
Good. How can I help?
Well, I have a family caregiving consulting business that I would like to provide as a benefit to corporations, and I don't know how exactly to contact or break into those corporations. I'm assuming it would be HR managers or wellness managers.
Yeah, so that's a great question. I'll tell you two things that you can do. First, have you put together your program or your package, like what your proposal would be? Let's say you get in front of the right person. Do you have something to present?
Yes, God gave me the plan last night, and I put it together this morning.
I love it. Okay, I love your enthusiasm, Jada. Let's start with that. I love it. What I want you to do is I want you to do a little bit of research and digging and ask a lot of questions to the right people that would be the decision makers, because I just want you to cross-check what you've prepared and what they're saying they need. And just make sure that your presentation, your proposal is speaking to their specific pain points, their interests, their needs. You wouldn't want to walk in and present something and they're going, well, that doesn't speak to me at all. That's not what we need. That's not the direction we're going type of thing. So I do want you to do a little bit of digging and research. But then when it comes to actually getting in front of the right people, I know this sounds so simple, but it's really just getting scrappy. It's calling, asking, hey, I'm trying to get in touch with, this division. Do you have any type of benefits, whether it's HR, maybe it's some type of, employee training, employee enhancement, culture, different companies and different corporations will call it different things. They will have different roles, and even figuring out within that organizational dynamic who the decision maker is and what the process is. Okay. They may have a formal process that you have to go through with an application or get a meeting set up. It might be something where you can just, if it's a small business, you can just show up and bring some coffee and donuts and say, hey, I'd love to talk to someone about ways we can work together. But I will tell you, Jada, what you're trying to speak to when you do get in front of them. Let's say you do some digging, you're writing down phone numbers and they refer you to someone else. You're just keeping track of this, kind of maze that you're going through to find the different people, the different corporations that you're trying to get in touch with. You always want to speak to the intersection of their interests and your interests. What do they want for their team members? What do they want for the employees? Why can your business help them? You want to speak to that. And of course, to your business, what you offer, what your expertise is. But don't come in and pitch about here's what I can do, me type of thing. You want to speak to what's in it for them. You want to speak to the benefit to them, to the benefit to their employees, to the benefit to the bottom line, the benefit, the ROI they're going to experience. So just making sure that your proposal and presentation is speaking to their specific interests and how you can meet that through your business. But yeah, and another thing I would encourage you to do is just make a list of who are your dream clients. There's a bazillion corporations in the United States. Just start with, what are your top 50? Man, I would love to work with these top 50 companies, and just start calling. Get on the phone, get on Google, start searching and digging. And I think that you'll find that once you get the first one or two, you'll start to get the hang of it and see, oh, this seems to be the process. This seems to be the division. This seems to be the title they call it. This seems to be a key word that they really resonate with. After you do the first few, it will become like a well-oiled machine, and you'll be able to duplicate that again and again and again. A lot of it is this learning by doing, which, let's be honest, kind of what we're all doing in business, right? You're making it up as you go, doing the best you can. And so I just encourage you, Jada, to get scrappy, but make sure your proposal is speaking to their specific interests, and make your list. Make your list of the corporations, the companies that you want to work with.